at 6, state police are investigating an accidental shooting that left a 16-year-old girl without the use of her hand. Police say a 12-year-old boy shot the girl with a 12-gauge shotgun in his home on Easter.
And when police arrived at the scene in South Dayton, they found something else, and they say it was alarming. News 4's Jen Shantz has the story. Jen?
Well, Jackie, state troopers found more than a dozen guns, many of them loaded, not securely locked away in a safe. This shooting occurred while no adults were home, according to investigators.
It was supposed to be an Easter with family. Darcy Flagg was planning a ham dinner. Instead, she spent her evening at the hospital.
Just hearing them call and say your daughter is being taken to the hospital because she was shot, and then getting to the hospital and seeing my daughter laying in bed with her arm full of blood, it was horrible.
Her 16-year-old daughter, Brittany, was shot in the right forearm with a 12-gauge shotgun while she was at her friend's house. That friend was a 12-year-old boy. Trooper Jim O'Callahan with the New York State Police says the 12-year-old shot her. No adults were home at the time.
We took that weapon from the house, and we also took several other weapons from the house which were not used in this incident, but as a precautionary, these items were removed from the house. And unfortunately, a lot of these items were not locked up, and some of them were even loaded.
Brittany was taken via Mercy flight to the hospital, where she's undergone several surgeries. She's now homeschooled and won't be enjoying the spring and summer activities she's used to.
She has very to no movement in the wrist. Her fingers are getting a little bit of movement, but they are still numb. The doctors are saying it's going to be a long road for her.
The 12-year-old suspect has been charged with reckless endangerment and menacing. The boy's father, who again was not home, is also facing charges. State police want this avoidable tragedy to serve as a reminder that part of responsible gun ownership is keeping them locked away from your children.
That 41-year-old father is charged with endangering the welfare of a child for not properly securing those guns. The 16-year-old's family has filed a civil lawsuit against him. State police are continuing to investigate this case. Live in the studio, Jen Shantz, News 4 at 6.